Fred Moore here, and it's almost New Year's Eve. I am in my cabin on board Holland America's Koningsdam ship. New Year's Eve is interesting to me because it's the time of year that people set goals for the next year. And I'm a big goal-oriented kind of a guy. I like to make goals throughout the year, not just at New Year's Eve. Now, New Year's resolutions have a stigma behind them. You know, you're supposed to make a New Year's resolution, right? What are you going to do for the next year? I resolved to change something in my life. Most people don't really follow through with them because they're just an arbitrary statement. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And now a lot of people do take some effort, but it tends to wane as the year goes on. So I'm going to suggest maybe you do something a little bit different. Something I've been doing for a few years now, and it's kind of similar to a bucket list. You know what that is, right? It's things that you want to do before you kick the bucket, before you pass on. Well, how do you know when you're going to kick the bucket? How do you know when to get these things done? So this is what I do instead. I make a list of 50 things I'm going to do in the coming year. 50 things I'm going to do in 2018. And the first are 10. You're going to make a list of 10 things, 10 places actually, that you want to go to. Places maybe you've always wanted to go see, something that might be on a bucket list. Or maybe it's just a trip to the beach for the weekend. Or maybe it's a trip to this museum here or something. Just something that you've been noodling around in your head for a while. Like, we should do that someday. Well, instead of doing it someday, which I have never seen on the calendar it marked someday, that's the day. Find out when you're going to do it. Make a list of 10 things that you're going to do in 2018. Now, here's the key. You're going to go through all this list later, and you're going to mark down some dates of when you're actually going to do these things that you made this list. Otherwise, it's just like a New Year's resolution that doesn't get looked at or remembered again until the next year, and then, I forgot about that. Yeah. The next 10 are 10 things that you're going to do to improve your financial situation. Wow, that's never come up in the New Year's resolution, has it? No. Well, most people have money issues in their life. I don't want to call them problems because maybe it's not really a problem. Maybe it's just like, I've got money and I don't know what to do with it. That's a good problem to have, right? So 10 things you're going to do to improve your financial situation. Now, this could be going on a budget. It could be not drinking the fancy coffee for $5 every day, instead making it yourself and put a little fancy creamer in it or something. And that way you save $5 a day. $5 a day, 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year. That's a lot of money. That is what I'm saying. 10 things that you want to do to improve your financial situation. It could be investing in this stock. It could be saving for this. It could just whatever. 10 things. Brainstorm. Come up with 10 things you can do to improve your financial situation. Now here's 5 things. What? Only 5? Try to be easy. 5 things you're going to do on an ongoing basis throughout the year that will improve your life in some way or another. 5 things you're going to do continue for the next year. Now, this could be exercising. Okay, what a good idea. It could be quit smoking. It could be stop drinking soda. It could be anything that's going to improve your life. It could be save $10 a week and put it into a stock or a savings account. It's whatever. Whatever you're going to be doing, it's going to be something that's going to improve your life. Now make sure it's going to happen ongoing. It could be a once a month thing. It could be a once a week thing. It could be a daily thing in the case of a diet or an exercise or a regimen that you want to implement. 5 things that you're going to do in 2018 that will improve your life in some way or another. Bam, look at that. You're halfway there. You already have 25 things you're going to do in 2018. You're light years ahead of everyone else who's made like a resolution or 2. 10 things now. 10 things that you're going to do in the coming year. 10 cool things that you've always wanted to do. Now these could be things like extreme things like going skydiving. That might be something on your bucket list you can put on here. Going skydiving, going scuba diving. But it's some sort of activity, some sort of fun thing to do. Again, they could be big, grand things. They could be just small, little weekend trips. It could be just sing karaoke in front of a crowd of people you don't even know. Well, actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that this year. It's on my list because I'm not a singer, even though with this voice I could be. There you go. 10 cool things you're going to do in 2018. And again, just like the 10 places that you want to go, put some dates on these or get a general ballpark of when you're going to do these things. That way, you don't forget about them later. Oh, I forgot to do that this year. Now, the next 10 are 10 people that you're going to either connect with or reconnect with through the coming year. Now, you don't have to do it all the year long, but that would be the best case scenario. You may just want to reconnect with them and touch base once or twice throughout the year, or you may want to do it on an ongoing basis. It depends on what this relationship is. Now, these could be people that you've lost touch with. Maybe it's family members who there's been a rift somehow in the family, and maybe you can reach out and potentially patch up this rift and reconnect with them. If nothing else, at least you'll get a little closure with it, right? Maybe it's somebody that you've admired and always wanted to learn from. Maybe somebody that you can mentor you in whatever it is that you want to do. An old friend from high school, an old flame, unless you're involved now, and you probably shouldn't do that. Sure, you could do it like on social media. Really? That's what you're going to do. Wow. Or you could pick up the phone or knock on the door, or whatever. Just don't stalk the people, okay? Don't be creepy. Thanks. Last 5 are probably the most important, I think, when it comes to being human beings on this planet. Pick 5 things that you're going to do on an ongoing basis, every month, every week, whatever. 5 things you're going to do to improve somebody else's life. 5 things you're going to do to help someone else. Help someone else? I thought this was about me. Well, it is about you. One of my favorite motivational speakers, Zig Ziglar, said this: to get whatever you want out of your life, all you have to do is help as many other people get what they want out of their lives. 5 things you're going to do. 5 things. It could be working in the soup kitchen. It could be feeding the homeless. It could be Habitat for Humanity. It could just be donating monthly to your favorite cause. It could be being a big brother or a big sister to somebody. It could be mentoring somebody. It doesn't matter what it is. Just 5 things that you're going to do in 2018 to improve somebody else's life. And I promise this is where you're going to really get your money's worth out of this, because it's free. No, you're going to get so much from doing these 5 things throughout the year that the other 45 things probably will pale in comparison with what you've achieved in 2018. 50 things that you can do in 2018 that will enrich your life and someone else's life. That's so much better than a New Year's resolution that you're probably not going to do anyway. To make it easier for you, I've have a form that you can download and fill all this out. It explains the 50 things, and it's got little lines that you can put in it. It breaks it down: 10 this, 5 this, that. You can download it for free. All you have to do is go to my website, which is morefred.com/50. F-I-F-E-Y. 50. But there's no D in there. Share this video with your friends. Think about it. Can you imagine if everybody that you knew were doing this? How much better their lives and your life will be in 2018. All right, have a wonderful, fantastic 2018, and I am sailing away.